Good morning, students. May God seek His blessings upon you. Last lesson we learned about sentence arrangement. Today we are going to start with our second lesson, nouns. What is a noun? A noun is a naming word. It can be name of person, place or thing. All the names are called nouns. All names are nouns. It can be the names of a person, place or thing. We can divide nouns into two main groups, that is a concrete and abstract. Now we'll see about concrete noun. What is a concrete noun? Concrete nouns have material body. It means that you can see it, you can touch it. They can be seen or touched. We have experienced them through our senses, sight, hearing, smell, touch or taste as cats, tables, chairs, buses, teachers. All these things you can see with your eyes now and you can touch them also. Abstract nouns. Abstract nouns have no material body. It means you cannot see it or touch it. We cannot experience them through our senses. They are the names of quality, action or state. The qualities we have, the actions we are doing, these all are the things. Abstract noun that cannot be seen or touched. As thought. What you are thinking, can you touch your thought? No. Can you see your thought? No. Same as childhood, motherhood. Now kinds of concrete nouns. Concrete nouns are of three major kinds. Common noun, proper noun and collective nouns. Now we'll see about common nouns. A common noun is a name given in common to every person or thing of the same class or kind. What is a common noun? Is a name given in common to every person or thing of the same class or kind. Now let us see the example. The boy is reading a book. Okay. In the class many boys are there. But if I call out with the name, that will be the proper noun. If I call out boys means all the boys of the class will attend it, no? So boy. And here book. If I say maths book, it means you will take that proper maths book. And if I say only book means rest all the subjects are the books only. But if I give proper name, then it's a proper noun. Lions and wolves are wild animals. Lions and wolves are wild animals. Then we should grow more trees and plants. If I say mango tree, then you will look at mango tree only. But if I say trees and plants means any a tree or plant can be. There are many big cities in our country. City, if I say Rajkot, Ahmedabad, then it is a proper city. If I say cities means any a city can come in that. Same as country, if I say India, America, then they are the country. But proper name is given them, they will be proper. If only I say country means any a country will be there. The words given above in bold type are used in common for every person, place or thing of the same kind. These nouns are called common nouns. Now see proper nouns. A proper noun is the name of a particular person, place or thing. A particular person, place or thing is called a proper noun. See, Jawaharlal Nehru was a great leader. Who was a great leader? Jawaharlal Nehru. A proper name is given, that Jawaharlal Nehru. New Delhi is the capital of our country. Which is the capital of our country? New Delhi. One proper name is there. I have read the Bible. Which book I have read it? Bible. So, a particular name is there. In the above sentence, Jawaharlal Nehru is the name of particular person. New Delhi is the name of a particular place. The Bible is the name of a particular book. So these nouns are proper nouns. A proper noun is the particular name given to a common noun to identify it from others of its class. Now collective nouns. We sometimes use words to show a collection of persons, places or things. These words are referred to as collective noun. Collection of persons like crowd. If a lot of people are there, then what will say? Crowd of people is there. Now read the following sentence. The army is on the move. Army means many soldiers are there. Together we call it a army. A collection is there of soldiers is called army. The teacher is not in the class. In the class students are there, no? Yeah, collection of boys and girls. If I say students, so class. A herd of cattle is in the meadow. Cattle means many cattle are there and collection of cattle is called a herd. In the above sentences, army, class and herd are collective nouns. Army is a collection of soldiers, while class is a collection of students. A herd stands for a collection of cattle. A collective noun is a name given to a collection of similar common nouns. A collection of similar common